everybody? This is your fish friend Dustin. Today is Central Aquarium air pump hack. So this is only a 15-liter Alta air pump. It's good up to, I believe it's roughly 20 tanks, and maybe different on different depths of your aquarium. This one would be closer to here, so it doesn't have to pump as hard to here, and so this one would take more to pump here. So we're going to get this pump to be more efficient and handle more tanks. So instead of running the 1-inch PVC, we're going to drop it down to 3/4, and this central system runs all the way around the whole fish room, supplying air to the whole room. So we're going to take down the 1-inch and put up 3/4, and we're going to have to tap all the new we're going to have to tap all these airline fittings right here, and we'll be more efficient with the amount of pressure we're pushing. That way we'll be able to supply more tanks, and that's the key for the fish room. Alright, so we got our bag of goodies in here. We got our different size fittings. So this is going to be our reducer right here. This is a 1-inch on the right, and on the left is the 3/4. So we're going to leave a little bit of the 1-inch pipe coming out here instead of redoing all these little fittings right here. So we're just going to cut it off, 3 or 4 inches off away from the fitting here, and then attach this, and then run the 3/4 all the way around in a loop system. Here's just another real quick tip with PVC. If you just cement the PVC and don't prime it first, you'll be able to break it loose. But I'm going to cement all the ends so that way it doesn't blow it off. So for a little bit cleaner setup, and I know which valves are going to which, so the B is for the bottom tanks and T is for top tanks. So both marks here will be both valves for the bottom. Both marks here will be for the top, and so on and so forth. So with PVC, this is just what I do. I'll cut off the end, use some sandpaper to clean it all up, and then just use some regular old rubbing alcohol and clean up the end. So everything's hooked up with the new airline. Everything's labeled. We got it running all the way around. We got the shelf put up. We made the line come a little bit closer. I gotta fill all this back in, but we drew the line in, the air line right here. We drew it in about, that's probably 2 feet. It used to go all the way up here, all the way down, and then around this little area here, and then over. So I just made it a straight shot all the way over there, all the way. So everybody is doing great. We are extremely pressurized now. Some valves I've got open due to I want to keep the pressure down, so that way I don't have any problems with the pump or anything. The reducers are in place. Some are only halfway open, and some are almost all the way open. So, and this is where the 55 gallons, the two 55-gallon tanks are going. So the line will be in here and coming down. So you want to pressurize your air filter, your central air system a little bit better. Just reduce the pipe size. And if you're running 3/4, maybe you could drop it down to 1/2 inch and have a diverter valve on one of the ends with the air stone or something on the end of it. All right, thanks for checking out the video, and don't forget to subscribe. Greatly appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks again. This is your fish friend Dustin. Later.